Hi friends, welcome to the Wild Jar Collective, the Sunday soup series, and today we are going to do French onion soup for canning. So this will get you about 6 to 7 pints, this recipe. First up, we need 5 pounds of onions, and we need to get these sliced up thinly. So get your goggles out, get your favorite knife, whatever you gotta do, and get 5 pounds of onions sliced up. All right, friends, once you have your 5 pounds of onions thinly sliced up, you are going to want a large pot, and we are going to melt down, warm up 2 tablespoons of butter, or if you want, you can use olive oil. Once it's melted, we are gonna add in our onions, and we are gonna cook them very slow, like medium-high heat, until they're nice and caramelized. It'll take 25 to 30 minutes. But also, make sure you're saving all of your onion scraps, because you can dump these on a cookie sheet, get them in your oven or your dehydrator. Oven, low setting, 140, 170, whatever your low temp is. Dehydrate them when it's nice and crispy, put them in a blender, and make onion powder. Nothing goes to waste. All right, friends, once our onions are nice and caramelized, we are going to add in 12 cups of beef broth. If you have some that you can use that, I unfortunately haven't canned any yet. Then we're gonna do a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of thyme, and 2 bay leaves. And then we're gonna add in 2 tablespoons. You can either use red wine vinegar or balsamic vinegar, whichever your choice. It doesn't matter, you're not going to taste it, it's not going to change the flavor. So we're going to get all that added in, bring it to a gentle boil, and then we're going to simmer it for 10 minutes. All right, friends, once your soup has simmered for 10 minutes, make sure you remove the bay leaves, okay? Then you're going to ladle it into your hot, sterile jars. You want to leave an inch headspace, wipe your rim, and apply your lid fingertip tight. And then we are going to put them in a water bath. The pint jars are going to go for 45 minutes. Quart jars are going to go for 50 minutes, okay? When that time is up, take your lid off, turn the heat off, let the jar sit in there for 5 minutes, then you can remove and let them sit and cool and finish sealing. Make sure 12 to 24 hours you check the seals, and then you're all good. When you're ready to eat this, just warm it up, melt some cheese over it. You can serve it with a toasted baguette. If you want to eat it like a classic French onion soup. Otherwise, you can use this in any recipes that call for French onion soup. So I hope you enjoyed this. Blooper at the end. I did want to mention, if you want to keep this vegetarian, instead of the beef broth, go ahead and substitute it with veggie broth.